Today we deal with the immutability of God. Immutability, as defined, is simply a state or a quality that is not capable or susceptible of changing. It is a quality that is not capable or not susceptible to changing. And so we read in the Bible, I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. In the matter of the immutability of the Lord, of God, God's immutability, there is no self-changing. There is no shadow of turning. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Now, whenever we say that God is immutable, and He certainly is, I am the Lord, I change not. By that we understand that the Lord can never be less than He has always been, and He cannot be more than He has always been, because He is absolute. He filleth all things. Therefore, He can never be less than He already is. God could not be more than He is. God could not be less than He is. God cannot remove from one place to the other. God's knowledge can never be greater or lesser, because God knows all things absolutely. God's holiness can never be more or less, because the holiness of God is absolute. The scripture says, I said, O my God, take me not away in the midst of my days. Thy years are throughout all generations. Of old thou hast laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the work of thy hands. They shall perish, but thou shalt endure. Yea, all of them shall wax old like a garment. As a vesture shalt thou change them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and thy years shall have no end. That's reading Psalm 102, verses 24 through 27. The text I read to you a moment ago in Isaiah 46, 9 and 10, remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. I quoted Malachi 3 and verse number 6 to you a moment ago. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. We read in James 1 and verse number 17, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. God is, and beside Him there is none else. Now, you and I that are Bible students recognize that the matter or the principle of dispensationalism. And in the matter of dispensationalism, we understand that God deals with men in a particular way. God did not deal with Noah like He dealt with Adam. God told Adam that he was not to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But God told Noah to build an ark. God told Abraham to leave his own country. God told Moses to return to the land of Egypt. Now, it's obvious that God deals with men. God deals with all men. But God didn't tell Adam to build an ark, and God didn't tell Noah to not eat the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So the question would arise, if God does not change, then why is it that we have a period of time called the dispensation of the law, with an earthly priesthood and an earthly tabernacle, and then later an earthly temple and animal sacrifices, and all types of dietary law and prohibitions about what you cannot eat and what you can eat, and yet Paul the Apostle says later in the dispensation of grace that all things are